record button. So are you guys ready today to make a triple berry smoothie?
Wow.
So what we need for our ingredients is either fresh or frozen. If you're using fresh, I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody so that way everyone can hear. If you have any questions, please feel free to unmute. And so we're going to use strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. You can use fresh or frozen. If you're using fresh fruit, we need to do some cutting of the fruit, and you're going to have to add some ice if you have that available. So I have my frozen raspberries, frozen strawberries, and it's a mixture of blackberries and blueberries, black raspberries. And we're gonna need milk. If you have almond milk, I'm gonna use whole milk. Oh, there's Rachel. I'm gonna let Rachel in real quick. I just have whole milk, but if you want to use almond milk, you're more than welcome. Or you can use apple juice if you want apple juice in it. You can use anything to make some liquid. Oh, Nils is gonna join us today. I'm gonna wait for Nils to join. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Nils. So we were going over our ingredient list. So you need your raspberries, your blackberries, your strawberries, your almond milk or apple juice, or whatever kind of milk you want, whole milk. We also need some yogurt. You can use any kind of yogurt. You don't have to use this part if you don't want. If you don't use a thickener, this is considered a thickener, you'd want to use less liquid. So we'll get to that part. So is everyone ready to begin? Does everyone have all of their ingredients? And measuring cups, if you guys have measuring cups too. So I have a cup and a quarter cup and a half a cup, because those are the ones we need. We need a quarter cup, a half a cup, and a cup. So for me, the first thing that I always do in my blender is I always add my liquid first. So I'm going to add my 1 1/4 cup of milk or liquid. So I see that Rachel is using apple juice. So she's going to add 1 1/4 cup. So I'm going to add 1 oh, she's using almond breeze. Okay, awesome. Sorry, I thought I saw apple juice.
I changed my mind.
Okay. So I'm going to make 1 cup here. And I'm going to put this right in my blender. So I'm going to see if you guys can see it's kind of hard to. I'm going to pour my milk in. I'm using milk. So I put 1 cup. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup. So I know that everyone's some people are using frozen, some people are using fresh. So the next step we would want to do is, if you're using fresh, you want to cut your strawberries up. So you want to cut the heads off. I'm using frozen, so I can't do that part. Who's using fresh? Give me a thumbs up for who's using fresh. So Hannah and, okay, yep, Michael. Nisa, what about you? Are you using fresh or frozen? Oh, you're muted, Nisa.
I'll drink mine.
Okay, you already drank it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Defrost it.
Okay, defrosting it. Sounds good. So what we're gonna do, let everyone cut up your strawberries. Everyone's all set. So we're gonna put 1 cup of strawberries in the blender. I'm gonna lower I'm gonna use 1 cup. And like I said, I'm using frozen. So if you're using fresh, at the end, we want to add 1 cup of ice. So I'm gonna put that right in my blender. Good job, Michael.
His hands are so tiny.
He's doing great. Good job, Hannah and Alyssa. So now I'm going to take a cup of strawberries. And like I said, if you're using fresh, that's fine. The goal is to have 3 cups. So whatever fruit you have, we want to have a total of 3 cups that we put in our blender. It can be all strawberries. It can be a mixture. We just want to make sure we put in 3 cups of fruit into our blender. Now I'm going to open my. Oh, Michael, you had a fly away. So this is my combination of fruit. I'm going to get 1 cup of that. So that has blackberries, blueberries. And I'm going to put that in as well. Oh, you're using fresh, Rachel. Fresh blueberries. Yummy.
Is that banana over there fresh?
Yeah, but I don't think we'll use it because we already have 3 fruits. We
So
have
good
blueberries.
job, Alyssa and Hannah.
I don't think so, but I don't think we'll use it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So now we have our milk and our 3 cups of fruit in our blender. So now we want to get our yogurt. You can use any kind of yogurt that you like. And we want to get a 1/2 cup of yogurt. So I have a 1/2 cup. I'm gonna see if you can see, I'm scooping it in. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this in my blender.
What about the banana, Carmen?
Yep, the banana's gonna go in last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like when you put the banana with the other fruit, it kind of clumps together. So we kind of separate it with the yogurt. And now is the step to take our banana and we're gonna peel our banana. Good job, Michael. Good job, Hannah and Alyssa. Ed, you're doing great. Rachel, oh, look at that, Rachel. Yummy. So I have my banana and I'm just gonna cut it into about an inch pieces. So I'm gonna lower my screen here so you can see. And I'm just gonna take it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just using a butter knife because it's a banana. And then we're gonna go ahead and put that right in the blender too. Awesome. Good job, Michael. So for the people that used, good job, Nisa, that looks great. People that used a majority of fresh fruit, if you have ice available, you could put up to a cup of ice in the blender as well. If you don't have the ice available, it's gonna be just the same. It's just not gonna be as cold. So look at you, you're doing great.
Carmen, I'm so glad that this is what we're doing today in Cooking Club, because I had a couple of bananas that I was really needing to figure something out to do with. So,
Awesome. This will be perfect. Make it
Yeah,
nice
it
and
is.
sweet.
absolutely. And it's great to see everybody's faces.
Yes.
Just fantastic.
Say hi to me.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Okay.
So good to see you, Ed.
Everyone's doing so good. Nisa, how's it coming along? Is it defrosted? Oh, you're muted, Nisa. Mhm.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. Is it good?
Yeah.
Awesome. That looks delicious.
Thank
Mm. So our next step is, if everyone's ready, we're going to turn our blender on and we're going to blend for about 2 minutes to begin with. And this is something that's all about your preference. Some people like it really blended and really smooth. Some people like it a little chunky. So it's all about how you like it. I'm going to turn it on just on low. See how it comes out. And then once I turn it on low and it starts to mix in a little bit, I'll increase my speed to medium. And I would say about until it's blended. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, Nisa, you have whipped cream for yours. Yummy. Oh, mine's pretty good. See it silky. It has that texture. It's definitely 2 serving sizes, so you may make sure you have 2 cups. Now, if you want to do it a little bit,
Comment.
yeah.
We had a problem with our blender.
Uh-oh. What was the problem?
It's smoking. It's smoking.
Oh,
So it's unplugged, it's safe, but we're gonna figure out a different way to do this.
okay. Look at Nisa. She's putting some Cool Whip in hers. Yeah. Maybe you could put it. Did you use fresh or frozen, Hannah?
We
We use frozen.
we use frozen.
Okay.
Issue is the blender itself.
Right.
Yeah, the school has provided a blender here, and
Oh.
so
It's, we need a new one.
yeah, we need a new one honestly.
So I'm gonna try mixing it in a bowl for them. Or
Awesome.
I'm gonna mix it, I mean, you know,
Right. Do it the best to your ability.
Yeah, it stinks.
it does stink.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and pour some of mine in here, my cup. Actually, I'm going to put mine on just for another second so it makes it a little more smooth. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in my cup. Whoa, that looks yummy. And the cool thing about this is that if you put it in a container, you can also put it in the fridge and save it. Oh, I see that, Hannah and Alyssa. That might be a little challenging. You know what you could do is try to wait for it to defrost a little bit, the fruit, and it might be easier for you to mix it in. Yeah. I'm not sure if you, yeah, that's the only way I can think of it, or a hand blender, but it might make a mess. How is everybody?
Just the perfect thing for 10:15 in the morning.
It
I love
is good. I can taste all of the different fruits. Can you guys? I can. Like at first I tasted very banana. Oh, look at that, Ed. Good job. Did that all by yourself?
Yeah.
He did.
Awesome. That
Yeah.
looks about perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
That is a perfectly cut banana right there. And
That
I
is
need to take
great
I need to
job.
Take some lessons from you, buddy.
Michael, how is it? Good. Nisa, how's yours? Good. Andrew,
Ah,
are you gonna make yours later?
ah,
Yes. Awesome. So you got the recipe down packed, right?
ah.
Awesome. So you can email me and let me know how it was after you have it later.
Ah.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrew.
Ah.
So this is a quicker class, so we can go ahead and unmute and chat a little bit because everyone's enjoying their smoothie. And Hannah and Melissa, I am so sorry that your blender went down the drain.
Thank you.
But you guys are working so hard.
Thank you.
They need a potato masher.
Oh, that's a great idea, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have one in the kitchen.
What about an egg beater? Does she have an egg beater?
An egg
No,
beater.
she's got a whisk.
So what you always could do is, I don't know if anyone else has ever tried this, but put it in a bowl and kind of eat it with the milk and sprinkle a little sugar on it and kind of have fruit, in a bowl with a little bit of milk. My Nana and Grandpa always did that when I was a kid. And that was one of the greatest little treats for me, was having a little bowl with some little bit of milk in it and some frozen fruit and just eating it that way.
Good idea.
Because it is still going to be really good, regardless if it's blended up or not. At my house, I usually always have frozen fruit in the freezer. And whenever I want a snack or I'm feeling hot in the summertime, I just go take a piece of the frozen fruit and eat it. Nisa, how is it? Yes. That's a great idea, Andrew. Maybe you could make this and then put it in the freezer and freeze it and make like your own popsicles. That's a great idea. Or, it kind of looks like sherbet. Yeah, it looks like sherbet kind of. How is it, Rachel?
Good, really good.
Look at that, Ed. Ed has kiwi in his. One of my favorite fruit. Spinach and kale, right?
Yeah.
Banana. Oh, you put your banana in there. Awesome.
Seems like Ed always eats healthy.
Yes.
Way to go, Ed.
He likes, Ed's the one that got me to try a star fruit. Because he was talking about it. And I was like, I'm going to try it because Ed was talking about it. Or was it dragon fruit? I can't remember. I tried both of them though. Oh, look at Hannah. You guys are getting it. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Look at that teamwork. There's nothing like teamwork.
That is gonna be the most delicious smoothie you've ever had because you have worked so hard to make it happen.
Hi, Nels.
Hi, how are you?
So Andrew,
Michael, I love drinking my smoothies through a straw. I don't have a straw right now. I'm inspired.
I know. I wish I had a straw too.
Oh, but look,
Oh, he's in luck. Nisa, what did you have in yours, Nisa?
I have banana.
Banana. Awesome. What else? What other kind of fruit?
Blackberry.
Ooh, blackberries.
Hmm?
Awesome. That sounds like a great combination.
I'll try not make it, can't drink it.
Awesome. So with the leftovers, if you have any leftovers, Andrew had a great idea. If you put it in a bowl, you can possibly freeze it and make it an ice cream, like an ice cream treat, or be an ice cold frozen treat.
Yeah.
So if you, I know I
Yeah.
have a lot of extra leftovers, so I'm gonna save mine.
You're grumpy.
do.
Yep, you have a lot of leftovers too. It definitely did say it yielded too. So if you next time you wanted to make this recipe, what you could do is cut the recipe in half. So instead of doing 3 cups of fruit, you'd want to do 1.5 cups of fruit, and cut the whole recipe in half.
That's funny.
Michael, how is it? Is it good? This is something now. Mother's Day is this weekend. Something that you guys could possibly make for your mom or a special lady in your life.
Thank you.
Mm. Is it good, Hannah?
Mhm.
I told you. Look at that, Ed.
Right,
How is it?
right here.
He's
Mm,
trying to say hello to Rachel.
Rachel.
Improvising and not,
She's saying hi.
Wow. Hannah and Alyssa, you guys
I did say
certainly get an award for being resilient and still sticking with it and enjoying it. That is awesome.
yeah.
So proud of you guys.
Good.
So I had so much fun today.
Yeah.
I think this so far, this has to be one of my favorites. What do you think, guys?
Oh,
The best.
Michael says yes. Ed says yes. Andrew, I can't wait to hear what you like. I know you really enjoyed the chili when we made that, so I can't wait to hear how you like this, Andrew. Mm.
Oh,
Is that cold?
yes.
Sometimes you want to know a trick?
Yeah,
I'll
it is.
teach you guys all a trick if you ever get an ice cream headache when it's that cold headache. Take your tongue and push it to the roof of your mouth really tight. And push your tongue up to the top. And that helps your ice cream headache to go away quicker. Because do you know why you get an ice cream headache? Your palate and your mouth gets cold. So if you warm your palate, which is the roof of your mouth, if you warm it up with your tongue, that feeling of that cold headache goes away. It does work. It's a trick.
That is amazing. I have never heard that before. I'm just, I'm in awe.
I always wondered, I wanted to look it up. I've always wondered why you get an ice cream headache. So for me, the trick, I was figuring, how am I gonna not have this happen to me?
Oh,
So take your tongue and push it on top of your mouth. Yep, really up there. Once you get a headache, and then it will it'll warm up the top of your mouth and it will go away.
Oh, I've also heard about putting your thumb up at the top of your roof.
Yes, the thumbs, yep, the same kind of concept. It's just some COVID
Yeah.
times, probably not as clean.
Good, right. You gotta make sure your thumb is clean.
Yes. So it's the same concept because your thumb is warm. So what you're doing is you're changing the temperature of your palate quickly. So I had so much fun today, guys. I can't wait until next week when we have another cooking class.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Thank you to you too, to you and Barb and everyone else that they're here.
thank you.
So-
everybody.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you all have a great day today.
Thank you, Carmen.
You're welcome. Bye, Michael. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Alyssa. Bye,
Bye.
Amy. Bye,
Bye,
Karen.
everybody.
Bye, Rachel. Bye, Barb. Bye, Nels.
It's not been-
Bye, Andrew. I see your hand up.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye.
Have a good day. I'll see you all next week.
Bye, Carmen.
Bye.